Soul Sanctuary family, hello, and welcome to a little power practice. It's going to be spicy. Let's just like cover that off right now. It's going to be a bit spicy. But I've purposely named this practice, and we've got the focus of this practice of the beauty of ego. Now, we so often hear about the ego being spoken about negatively and the darker side of the ego, which it absolutely has. But there's also a really, really beautiful part of the ego that allows us to push into those more challenging times, allows us to show up in a little bit more strength and power. And sometimes it is the ego that we need to bring ourselves into that level. So today, this isn't about connecting to the ego in a way of, I'm not good enough and I need to go harder, harder, harder. But this is in a way where we say, I see you, and we're gonna do this together. We're gonna kind of create this kind of powerful practice in kind of beautiful, this dance of the ego, noticing where judgment and where comparison might arise, but instead being like, actually, I'm just gonna stay in check with it. So that's our plan for today. And of course, it might wander, but we're going to try and bring it back. There's going to be dolphins, there's going to be planks, there's going to be lungy things, there's going to be a lot going on, but let's get on into it. So finding your comfortable seat, just grounding here. Maybe rolling those shoulders back a few times. As always, we take time to arrive in our practices. No matter the type of practice, we arrive mindfully. We arrive slowly and gently. And we just take moments to check in body, breath, energy, mind, soul. Where are we at today? Where can we channel this strength and the beauty of the ego as we practice? And we're going to come into a couple of rounds of our Bastrika breath. So the inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose. We inhale, arms up, and then we exhale, draw those elbows in into fists. And then we're going to take a breath retention after each 10. So it's not going to be super intense today, just trying to enliven the pranayama, the prana, the life force a little bit more. So when we're ready, let's go. Retain the exhale. Coming back to your breath. And we go for round 2. Retain the exhale. Finding your natural breath for a moment. And then we go final round 3. Let's go. Coming back to your natural breath, just keeping the eyes closed for a moment longer, rolling the shoulders back. And then when you're ready, fluttering those eyes open and just moving any blocks or bolsters away from you, coming over onto all fours. Okay. From here, tucking under the toes, lifting, hovering through the knees. And from here, we're going to open, see if we can, right knee out to the side. So you're going to just hover on the left for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower it down. Ooh, that's some next level stuff happening there. So let's go to the other side. Don't worry if you don't get to do them all. Just do what you can, and you can obviously do this with the knees down as well. So hovering, and we go left side for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Lowering it down. Come to sit all the way up in a high kneeling position. You're going to untuck the toes, knees parallel. From here, reaching the arms out, we're going to send ourselves backwards. I look like I was doing a little dance there. I'm going to send ourselves backwards, really trying to keep the body in like a plank of wood. So keeping it super straight. Don't go too far. And we hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bringing it all the way up. So quads, glutes, core, working hard. Don't hold the breath. Try to stay with the breath. We're going to do another one like that. This time I'm going to hold for 10. If you've got to come back sooner, don't worry. Reaching it back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it all the way up. Just take a sit down. Maybe a little tap through those quads. And we're going to do that one more time. Just one more time, my friends. Oh, that feels really nice. Okay, lifting all the way up. Let's go to the count of 10. Arms reach out. We take it back for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Hands come all the way down. Let's just have a little stretch out of that. Step the right foot forwards. Allow yourself to drop down into a lizard with the option of bending in that back knee and taking hold of the foot. That feels good. Nice deep breaths into that left side. And then slowly releasing. Place both hands down, step it back through plank, and then step the left foot forwards, drop the right knee down. Again, lower the hips, and then reach that arm. I couldn't say arm then, I was going to say lam. Holding here. I feel like these are the things that most teachers would edit out. But today I'm a llama, breathing here. And then releasing that foot, placing both hands down, step it back through plank. Now you're going to separate your feet slightly in your plank. This is going to make it a little bit more, well, I say easy. It's definitely not easy, but with your feet apart, you've got a little bit more of a base here. So you're going to lift the right hand up. Now, if you can't do this, do not worry. You're just going to hold a plank. You're going to lower right elbow down for 1, up, 2, up, 3, up, 4, up, 5, up. Switch sides. Left fingertips to the left ear. We lower down 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Lower that hand down. Take it all the way back, finding a downward facing dog. Oh, never has downward facing dog felt so good. Taking a couple of breaths here. Starting to walk the feet to the top of the mat. Feet hip width apart. Take an inhale as you lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. And we're just going to hang out here just for a couple of breaths. Let the head hang heavy. And then when you're ready, you're going to lift halfway. Option to take the hands onto the thighs. This is going to support you here. Hands also to the heart space as an option. Fingertips to the ears or arms out long. We're going to hold here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And then exhale, come all the way up to standing. Amazing. Inhale, reach the arms high up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Place the hands, step it back through plank position. We're going to go with those little elbow taps again. So fingertips to the ears, right side. We lower 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right hand down, switch sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Left hand down, take an inhale. Exhale, flow through, either through chaturanga or taking it down to the knees. Inhaling, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhaling, downward facing dog. From your downward facing dog, dropping it down to the elbows, finding dolphin. And just taking a moment here. And then you're going to walk your feet away from your dolphin. So you're going to find a low plank. We're going to dip the hips over to the right and then dip them to the left. To the right, to the left. To the right, left. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Walk those feet all the way in, finding your dolphin. Push through the hands, either one elbow at a time, coming back to that downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg reaching up to the sky. Exhale, right knee into the nose, plank, holding for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right foot comes down, lift up, find a high lunge. As soon as I said count to 10 then, I really regretted it and wished I'd done 5. Roll those shoulders back a few times here in your high lunge because that was quite intense on the shoulders. Now we're going to hover the back knee down. We're going to hover the back knee down here and we're going to bring the hands together, pulsing for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push forwards, warrior 3. We pulse here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to the hovered lunge. We pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push it to the warrior 3. We pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to a high lunge. Take an inhale. Exhale, place the hands down, step it all the way back through plank and wave your way through your flow back to a downward facing dog. Well done. Whew, okay, we're going to lower those elbows all the way down to plank again, to dolphin. And then from your dolphin, walk your feet out, finding that plank. You've got those 10 hip dips to the right, left, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Incredible. Walk those feet all the way back up to the dolphin. Push down through the hands as you lift back to the downward facing dog. Left leg inhale, sweep it high. And then bringing that left knee to nose for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Left foot down, we come all the way up, finding that high lunge and just roll those shoulders back a couple of times. Okay, we're going to hover the back knee down. You know what's coming here. So hands together. We're going to pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push it forwards. Warrior 3. Get your balance for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step it all the way back. Hover it down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push it forwards for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step it back all the way up to your high lunge. And then exhale, place the hands, step it back through plank. We're holding this plank now. Separate the feet. We missed these out on the last one. Fingertips to ears. Lower for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Lower that right hand down. Left hand for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Left hand down, feet together. Take an inhale. Exhale and flow your way all the way through, meeting back in your downward facing dog. Option to take a little child's pose. You've got 5 breaths here. 5 breaths. Last big breath here. We're going to take an inhale. We're going to sweep that right leg up to the sky. And once again, step the right foot through between the hands without that 10 count knee to nose. We're going to lift ourselves up, roll shoulders back, hover the back knee down. Now this time there's no pulsing. It's just a hold, which I would argue is even harder. Commit to your breath here. And then we're going to push forwards. And we're going to take a bent-legged warrior 3. And we're just going to hold. And we're going to add on here. We're going to come all the way up to standing. Reach the left hand around. Take hold of the left foot. Maybe open out. Find dancer. And then bringing that left leg all the way down and around, left ankle placing on top of the right knee. I know. Oh, I know. Sink it down low. Reach the arms all the way out. Option here is to take an arm balance. I told you we were going to get spicy pretty quick. But you can stay right here. Or you're going to bring your hands down. You're going to hook this left foot around the top of the right arm, resting the left knee on the left arm. Lean forwards, 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 forwards. Maybe that right leg goes up to the sky. And then we're going to flow through from here. So if you were just in the standing balance, you'll unravel, step back, and flow your way through, meeting back in that downward facing dog. Ooh-wee. Finding that beautiful connection to breath. Option for a little child's pose here. And then we're going to sweep left leg when you're ready up to the sky. Left foot steps through between the hands and we reach ourselves up, finding that high lunge. Now, remember we're holding hands together. We hover that right knee down at the back. Staying with the breath. And then pushing it all the way forwards. Bent leg, warrior 3. So the left leg is bent. And then thinking about starting to lift yourself all the way up. Right hand reaches round. See if you can connect with the right ankle. Left arm reaches out, dancer. And then slowly bringing right ankle on top of the left knee. Get your balance. Reach the arms out long. Holding here. And then the option for that arm balance again, if you wish to. Now we'll see a lot of this power is going to depend on time of day as well. If you're feeling a bit stiff in the morning, it might not be happening. Hips lifting up. And then when you're ready, you'll flow the whole way through, making your way back to that downward facing dog. From here, we lower it down, finding dolphin. Walk those feet in. We're going to raise the left leg to the sky here. Now, extra challenge is from here, can you lift the right arm off and bring the right arm by the side of the body? This is so spicy. Taking another 2 breaths here. And then seeing if you can switch sides, bringing left foot down, taking the right foot up. And then seeing if you can balance that left hand off the ground. And releasing all the way down. Incredible. Push it all the way back to that downward facing dog. In a moment, I promise we're going to mellow everything out. But for now, separate the feet slightly in your downward facing dog. Wave the body forwards to that high plank. Do you remember we missed out one of these? Well, we're going again. Right fingertips to the ear. We lower 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Placing that right hand down, left hand up. We lower 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Step the feet together, breathe in. Exhale, flow your way through. Making your way all the way back to that downward facing dog. And then from here, you're going to come down through to seated. I don't mind how you get there. Okay, from here, last little push here. So you're going to bring the left ankle onto the right knee. And we're going to take some lifts all the way up with the hips on an inhale, but we're still going to try to we do this a lot. If you're new here, hi, welcome to this little thing. We don't normally do it on one leg though. So it's going to be a lift up, inhale, and exhale, swing through of the hips. Inhale for 2. Exhale. Inhale 3. Exhale for 4. And for 5. And then holding this position with the hips off for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release it down. Just have a moment. Because then we're going to take it to the other side. So when we're ready, setting ourselves up, we're going to take right ankle onto the left knee. We've got this. Remember, the beauty of the ego, allowing us to push forward with challenge when we want to. Inhale, we lift. And we take it back. For 2. For 3. 4. 5. And hold 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Unravel those legs, just shake everything out, especially shaking those hands out. We've done a lot on those wrists. And seeing as my legs have just landed in a Baddha Konasana, that is where we shall go. And we're going to take 2 variations. So first of all, we'll take this really nice long spine variation, and then we'll take a rounded variation. So inhale here, lengthen the spine. Exhale, leaning forwards, crown of the head reaches forwards. Taking an inhale as you lift up. Well done. You've done so well. It's all about the chill out now. And this time when you exhale, rounding the spine. The head coming down towards those feet. It doesn't need to be touching the feet. That's just the direction it's heading. Taking 2 more breaths here. And then slowly lifting all the way up. We are going to do one more little thing. Slowly coming down to the earth. Just because, you know, the glutes got quite a lot of love there. The shoulders got love. I mean, the core naturally got love, but let's just give it a little last core moment. We're going to take the legs up to the sky. And you're going to reach the arms all the way back. And we're just going to lift up and touch the toes. So we're going to inhale back here. And then exhale. And back. And up. For 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now this time we're going to take Kali Mudra with the hands, so index finger together, thumbs across. And you're going to reach the arms back. Now you're going to drop the left leg down, and then as you exhale, you'll go to the center. And then on the next one, you'll go to the right and then switch legs. It will make more sense when we're doing it, I promise you. So left leg down, inhale here, and we go center. Back to the right, back, switch sides, center, back to the left, and back, switch sides, center, and right, switch, center, and left. One more time going each way. I know. Center, back, and right, and then switch, center, and then left, and release. Oh, well done. Incredible. Let's just take a moment. If you've got a block, now would be quite a nice time to grab a block. We're just going to take a moment to ground back into calmness before we step away from our mats today. So you can come into a restorative bridge, just going to allow the opening through the front line of the body as well after that core work. If you've got a bolster, you can also place a bolster there, or you can do this with interlaced hands underneath, just being aware it's going to be way more active. Just letting that breath release, feeling maybe some tingling aliveness of energy within you. Yeah, maybe we found it challenging, maybe we found it really easy. Noticing if there were some beautiful moments of ego there for you. There may have been some darkness, but where today can we honor the strength and beauty of the ego? Giving it a little bit of love. The option to stay here for a little longer if you want to. And if not, just bringing yourself off of your block, drawing your knees towards you, just gently having a rock side to side. Do you like how I said side 3 times? Side to side to side. And then when you're ready, rocking forwards and backwards and bringing yourself up to seated. So just finding a seated position and just really grounding into the energy and the strength that you feel now. Noticing any creeping comparisons or judgment, and just take a breath and blow them away. Take another breath and just blow them away. And like I said to you on day 1, just coming back if you need to at the end of every single practice throughout this journey, just to remind yourself, I am strong. I am strong. I am enough. I am courageous. Place one hand on the other over the heart space. Let's take one more of those blowing, releasing breaths. Inhale through the nose and blow it out. Let it go. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you all for channeling your power, the beautiful side of your ego with me today. I hope that you're feeling strong, and I hope that even at times where that practice maybe challenged you, I really hope that you can still come back to that feeling of, I'm strong because I showed up today. We don't need to prove ourselves in the physical always. We can prove it in our willingness to just show up. And maybe that's where you were strong today. So thank you. And of course, I will see you again very soon. Bye-bye.